Okay, it was a little hard to tell that last story. There was a lot of substance to it, and just not much time to really detail as much as I'd like. But that's not why I made this channel. I'm not going to be a Debbie Downer. Uh, what I'm trying to do is get my music going again here, and for some reason, someone's stopping it. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I've heard other people that have had literally almost the whole song and video play without having to make any edits by their admission at the end of the video. They're like, wow, I couldn't believe that let us go through the first time. So, what I'm going to hit you up with is now an iconic song for an intro. And what I mean an intro, an introduction for a movie. But I was shocked beyond belief because I thought the guys who sang the song were African American. Usually you only get that soul type of, vibe, type of groove getting down on some brothers. This ain't it, but this is one hell of a good song. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I have a feeling you will enjoy it. And it just knocked me. I love things like this, to respect your culture, to show the world your culture, share with the world and what you do. I think it's just, to me, it's very beautiful. Um, and that's what I love about America is that we're very diverse in so many ways that, we're able to show our pride in our culture. Um, Especially when you see interracial couples, I love that because they're getting to learn more about your family, the way you grew up, as opposed to the way they grew up. And I caught a lot of that from my ex-wife because it was only natural that I was gonna end up with a white girl because I went to school with nothing but white chicks. So, um, yeah, my wife was Caucasian, and with the exception of her and her brother, the rest of them are racist, or at least prejudiced. I don't know, whatever one's the politically correct one, but yeah, they were not as nice as they seemed. I mean, nice to your face, but ooh, they were shit talkers when you weren't around. So let's get back into this. And you know why I'm pausing for copyrights. I just want one song to go through, please. So, how many people out here really knew that this song was sung by indigenous people? Or, I don't know what the politically correct statement would be, that it was done by you know American natives, Indians, you know, any of that stuff. I mean, I had no idea. That's why I said at the beginning, like the way he sings, that's like soul in his voice right there. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna reverse back to the beginning again. Try to avoid the copyrights. So please excuse me there. But if you just close your eyes and listen, I bet you any money you would think, oh yeah, that's yeah, that's something different. The funny thing is, I just cannot get the intro to Guardians of the Galaxy out of my head hearing this. That's all I think about while hearing this. How, I mean, there is no other song. I mean, of course there was other songs, but I mean, to see him come in on this song, how well it fit. I mean, yeah, props again to the sound engineer of Guardian of the Galaxies because he made one hell of a soundtrack for both of them. They're pretty damn good too at the instruments. I gotta admit, the drummer's rocking it, bassist is hitting it, the guitar playing is on point. I mean, like I always said, like there's something special about someone who could play the guitar and sing at the same time and sing well. I mean, that goes back to my boy Alejandro, to Elvis, to whomever you want to mention. I mean, guys who could sing and play. I mean, you had both sides of your brain working right there. So. Come and get the love, come and get the love, come and get the love now. Come and get the love, come and get the love, come and get the love now. Come and get the love, come and get the love, come and get the love now. Come and get the love, come and get the love, come and get the love now. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love, baby. Absolutely continue to crush it. I absolutely love this song. And I remember hearing it before and like really liking it, but mind you, this is pre-internet. So I never really got to know who sang it until honestly like 2-3 years ago. I think when the pandemic started, I was just listening to music, this and that, and this one came up and I'm like, who the hell is Redbone? So I played it and I'm like, No shit. They're the ones who did the intro of Guardians of the Galaxy. And the thing is, check this out. This is a 1974 midnight special. Come Get Your Love. They're performing this live. That's crazy. I'm so cool they put something like that in. That's probably paying homage to their roots and everything. So that's a really cool part right there. I never heard it before. Song, standing ovation. Thank you guys for making this song, because it was loud. Thank you guys for making that song, because that song right there is the shit. It is awesome. So hopefully this goes through, guys. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. So I'm gonna start the editing process and see what happens. And I will be back with you guys in a moment.